They don't want no apology. What do they care about an apology? They don't want no apology. They want to humiliate you. They want to emasculate you in front of your own community. This is about domination of alpha male energy. This ain't about no apology. This is about the destruction of revolutionary black alpha male energy. That's what this is. They don't care about no damn apology.
Actor Jamie Foxx is apologizing for a social media post that some accuse or saying it was anti-Semitic. The since deleted post read, "They killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you?" He ended the post with the hashtags fake friends and fake love. Well, in a post on Instagram yesterday, Fox issued an apology to the Jewish community and everyone who was offended by his post. Fox is recovering from an undisclosed medical complication that landed him in the hospital this past spring.
So let me tell you what this is really about. This ain't about no anti this or anti that. This ain't about no hatred for the untouchable community. You know what this is about? This is about the untouchable community tightening the noose around the neck of its black male celebrities. I said this is about the untouchable community tightening the noose around the neck of its black male celebrities. I said this is about the untouchable community pulling that noose a little tighter. See, Kanye West, he loosened that noose up a little bit. Kanye West, as crazy and inconsistent as he is, Kanye West loosened that noose up a little bit. Kanye loosened that noose up a little bit. And whenever the slaves start loosening up the noose, the slave master got to pull him back in. He got to pull him back in. Because after all, the untouchable community has made a large portion of their wealth off the exploitation of black entertainers and athletes. Let me say it again. Oh, let me say it again. The untouchable community, one of their main avenues to wealth and power was on the backs of African people. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Who are the agents in the sports industry? Not every agent, but the most influential agents in the sports industry and entertainment industry are untouchables. The major agents are untouchables. Oh, yes. How many owners of the NBA teams are untouchables? How many owners of the NFL teams are untouchables? You only have two real music companies left. You only have two real music companies left, and the CEO of both of them are members of the Untouchables. The Untouchables, according to Russell Simmons' words, according to Russell Simmons himself, Russell said, Snow Bunny Russell Simmons said that had it not been for the Untouchables, hip hop may have never taken off. Russell Simmons said if it wasn't for the Untouchables, there would have been no Fat Farm. There would have been no Rockaware. According to Russell Simmons, the Untouchables invested in hip hop clothing. The Untouchables invested in hip hop music. This is Russell Simmons talking. Russell said, had it not been for the Untouchables, hip hop may have never taken off. But let me say this to you. Investment is a deceptive word for exploitation. Investment is a deceptive word for exploitation. See, when Russell says they invested in hip hop in the early years, Snow Bunny Russell Simmons said they invested in hip hop in the early years. So what you're saying, Russell, is they saw the potential in hip hop early on. And because black people didn't have the wealth to control the financial side of hip hop, stay with me, brothers and sisters, Understand, overstand, and understand me. Understand, overstand, and understand me. We didn't have the money to invest in hip hop and keep it a black owned industry. We didn't have the money to do that. So the Untouchables saw that this might be something. This new form of music might be something. So what we're going to do is we're going to give them the seed money to get hip hop up and off the ground. And after we give them the seed money to get hip hop up and off the ground, we're going to take it over. We're going to own all the rights, all the contracts, the publishing, the performing, the 360 deals. And on the backs of gangster rap, the untouchable community has been exploiting black musicians since the early 1900s, and they own gangster rap. They own hip hop. They own hip hop. They own it. They own it. The untouchable community owns hip hop. It's theirs. It's theirs. I wonder who ordered the death of Whitney Houston. I wonder who ordered the death of Michael Jackson. I wonder who ordered the death of Kobe Bryant. I wonder who ordered the death of the artist known as Prince. I wonder who ordered the death of Jimi Hendrix. I wonder who ordered the death of Tupac Shakur. I bet you most of them were untouchables. Yup. So the main way that the untouchable community became who they are is on the backs of black people. Yesterday and today. You exploit black music. You exploit black athletes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You exploit black actors. Yes, you do. Who built Hollywood? Was it not untouchables? Was or was not the founding fathers of Hollywood members of the untouchable community? Yes or no? I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question. Were the founding fathers of Hollywood members of the untouchable community? Are the major sports agents members of the untouchable community? Are the CEOs of most music in Hollywood and sports companies, are they not members of the untouchable community? I'm asking a question. And now you want my brother Kyrie Irving. They said Sean Marks of the Brooklyn Nets. Sean Marks of the Brooklyn Nets. Sean Marks of the Brooklyn Nets is requiring Kyrie Irving to go meet with leaders of the untouchable community. See, this is the humiliation. This is why I was hoping Kyrie would have held out a little longer, because Kyrie, they don't want no apology. They want to humiliate you. Kyrie, they don't want no apology. They want to humiliate you. And this is one thing that Kanye got right. Even though he issued his apologies too, but Kanye understands something a little bit better than Kyrie. Or maybe not better, but he has the freedom to do it a little bit better. Kanye knows they don't want no apology. What do they care about an apology? They don't want no apology. They want to humiliate you. They want to emasculate you in front of your own community. This is about domination of alpha male energy. This ain't about no apology. This is about the destruction of revolutionary black alpha male energy. That's what this is. They don't care about no damn apology. All week on the news, what they kept saying? All week on the news, what did they keep saying? All week on the news, what did they keep saying? Kyrie Irving says he accepts responsibility. Kyrie Irving said he accepts accountability. Kyrie Irving said he embraces every culture, every walk of life, every religion. But then they came back and said, he didn't say, I'm sorry. See, I'm sorry. He did not admit guilt and shame to us. So then Kyrie says, I'm sorry. Y'all want 2 words? I'm going to give you 2 words. I'm sorry. And then Sean Marks pops up, and Sean Marks said, no, Kyrie, that's not enough. You have to go and sit down like a 3-year-old in preschool. You have to go and sit down like a 3-year-old in preschool. You have to go and sit down like a 3-year-old in preschool and get lectured by leaders of the untouchable community. You have to let them teach you about their culture like you don't already know who they are and where they come from. So now Kyrie Irving has to go sit in the timeout chair. 30-year-old Kyrie got to act like a 3-year-old toddler now. 30-year-old Kyrie got to act like a 3-year-old toddler now. 30-year-old Kyrie has to act like a 3-year-old toddler now. He has to go sit down in the timeout chair and let the leaders of the untouchable community, who've been exploiting his people since they got to this country, who've been exploiting his people since they got to this country, he got to act like he did them wrong and let them educate him. See, this is the humiliation. This is the humiliation. They don't want apologies. They want to emasculate you. Cut your damn nuts off. That's what this is about. We're going to embarrass you. What did Willie Lynch say? What did the Willie Lynch letter say? The Willie Lynch letter said, go get you the biggest Negro. Get the meanest, toughest buck you can find on the plantation. Bring him outside, the Willie Lynch letter said. Line up all your slave men and line up all your slave women. And you're going to whip that buck, beat him into an inch of his life, drag him, suffocate him, choke him, stomp him, punch him, humiliate the strongest one in front of the women and the other men. They will learn vicariously not to challenge your authority. And then after you have humiliated the biggest buck, the strongest buck, you then tar and feather that buck. You tie one leg to one horse going in one direction, and you tie another leg to another horse going in the other direction. And you beat both horses so they run in opposite directions and tear that buck's body in half. You have effectively destroyed the black men's confidence in that brother. You have effectively destroyed the black woman's trust in that black man. The black woman will never look to him again for protection. And she will be so afraid that her son will grow up and make the same mistake and end up the same way that she will raise her son to be a wimp. The slave woman will raise her son to be a coward. The slave woman will raise her son to be a beta male. The slave woman will raise her son to never challenge or question white power again. This is not about a misunderstanding. This is about who do you think you are, Negro, to question our control of your community. We owned Michael Jordan. We owned every athlete y'all had. We owned every artist y'all had. We couldn't own Michael Jackson, so we couldn't own Prince, so we couldn't own Jimi Hendrix, so What you want to be about, Kyrie? Don't you ever question us. We the chosen ones, chosen by the devil. We at war. And when you at war, you got to pick a side. Half you Negroes is fence riding. You done got your house, you done got your Benz, you done got your job, you a fence riding Negro. We don't need no Negroes on the fence. Get in the war or get on the side of the white man. You ain't with us if you ain't for us. Just because we in the same skin don't mean we kin.